In June 2025, TikTok user ChrisXRyan was expecting just another fun day at an amusement park when he noticed a growing crowd gathered around a massive frisbee ride, one that had come to a shocking standstill, completely upside down. Stunned by what he saw, he began recording, unaware that something even more unexpected was about to unfold.
So we were riding a ride. This isn't supposed to be upside down like this. It's been like that for like already 2 to 3 minutes. I feel bad for them and they've just been hanging up there this whole time. They just said the park is closed. Jesus Christ. Gee, they just said vacate the park immediately. We're gonna have to get down. Holy, that is actually terrifying.
When a person is inverted, gravity causes blood to pool in the head, which can be extremely dangerous. This effect was tragically demonstrated in the Nutty Putty Cave incident, where a Utah man named John Jones became trapped upside down for more than 28 hours, ultimately leading to his end. In February 2023, somewhere in China, a carousel swing was installed too close to a truck, a simple but nearly fatal mistake for the passengers, one that could have been easily avoided with proper precautions. On September 7th, 2022, in Karachi, Pakistan, a new ride undergoing a trial run suffered a tragic accident. Unfortunately, it claimed the life of 13-year-old Kashar. His grandparents and 5 younger siblings witnessed the horrifying event. In 2017, a young woman miraculously survived a ride on L'Adrenaline at the Cap d'Agde Park, hanging by her feet, head in the void. On the same ride, years later, a malfunction ejected 2 people. One of them, a 17-year-old, did not survive. The attraction had a history of accidents, including a harness failure in 2019. Footage of the 2017 near-fatal fall resurfaced, showing how small errors on these rides can be fatal.
wesh, arrêtez là, wesh. Stop.
On August 18, 2024, at Six Flags Mexico in Mexico City, riders on the Sky Screamer found themselves stranded nearly 250 feet in the air when a sudden storm forced the park to halt several attractions. Guests clung to safety bars as rain poured down, while staff worked to evacuate everyone following strict safety protocols.
¿Qué pedo? Nos está comiendo un buen saltador con nosotros.
Unfortunately, the storm intensified during the evacuation process, causing some uncomfortable moments for our visitors, the park said. Though all were safely brought down, the ride resumed normal operations shortly after. On January 20th, 2023, tourists at an amusement park in Fuyang, Anhui Province, China, were left hanging upside down for around 10 minutes after a giant pendulum ride broke down at its highest point. The mechanical failure already occurred on January 19th, and staff struggled to restart the ride before manually fixing it. Officials said the issue arose because the ride exceeded its weight limit. Fortunately, all riders were safely brought down, and the park issued refunds and offered assistance for any medical expenses caused by the situation. In April 2022, a teenage girl at Expo Regional Amusement Park in Canindeu, La Paloma, was left suspended in midair on the kamikaze ride due to a mechanical failure. The ride's mechanical arm moved slowly, and as it neared the ground, the capsule rotated, allowing gravity to safely return her to her seat. In July 2025, at least 23 people were injured when a ride at Taif's Green Mountain Amusement Park in Saudi Arabia snapped midair and crashed, creating a horrifying scene. A video of the incident quickly went viral, with some reports saying several of the injured were in critical condition. On April 28, 2024, at the Facilpa Fair in Lençóis Paulista, São Paulo, 31-year-old Fernando de Jesus Teixeira was struck by the kamikaze ride while trying to rescue a dog that had entered the ride's platform. The designer suffered a compound fracture in his right ankle, ligament tears, and spinal fractures, requiring surgery and months of recovery. Fernando said his actions were instinctive, not heroic, and he does not regret trying to save the animal. The amusement park confirmed the accident and stated it holds all necessary operational permits. In October 2025, somewhere in India, riders fell from a malfunctioning Ferris wheel, creating a terrifying scene as people struggled to stay safe. On August 1st, 2019, in Cianorte, Brazil, a ride known as the Minhocão derailed at a local amusement park, creating a scene straight out of a horror movie. It was confirmed that engineers oversaw the ride's assembly and that inspection reports had been completed before it opened. Authorities have launched a safety investigation to review the engineer's supervision during setup. The ride remains closed, with officials noting that the prior inspections likely helped prevent more serious injuries. In June 2019, somewhere in Mexico, what was supposed to be a usual Carnival ride took a turn for the worse when this happened. Luckily, no serious injuries were confirmed. Around 5 years ago, on the 11th of May 2018, a dragon float caught fire during a Disney parade, and this was the shocking reaction of the crowd. On May 12, 2016, a trial run of the Disco Dancer ride at Kishkinta Theme Park in Chennai, being tested after remaining closed since December 2015's floods, broke into 3 pieces during the trial, throwing riders to the ground. Most of those injured were park staff, who relatives said were forced to participate despite their reluctance. On May 8, 2023, a carousel collapsed in Orenburg, Russia. Someone in the crowd began filming just moments before the horrifying events that followed.
Капец! Аттракцион упал. Я больше никогда не буду кровь! Видно, ребят.
August 1st, 2019, a total of 44 tourists were injured in a wave pool at a water park in Longjing City, Jilin Province, in northeast China, following a malfunction at the facility. The wave pool has since been closed for inspection and was further investigated. Luckily, nobody was hurt. On June 25, 2023, the Jetline roller coaster derailed during a ride in Stockholm, unaliving 1 person and injuring 9 others. investigators found that a newly manufactured support arm failed due to inadequate testing and strength, causing the train to crash and passengers to be ejected. The ride has been permanently closed, and a criminal investigation into gross negligence is underway. In July 2025, at Taif's Green Mountain Amusement Park in Saudi Arabia, a pendulum-style ride snapped mid-air and crashed while riders were aboard.
आमिर आगे वीडियो पे कमेंट लग दिया
The horrifying incident left at least 23 people injured, several critically, as onlookers screamed in panic. The park was immediately shut down while authorities launched a full investigation into the mechanical failure.